this is our calf barn, just where all our young stock are, and so these are the younger guys in the individual pens. Just because when they're younger, they get like each their individual own pail of milk.
Okay.
And yeah, so when they get a little bit older, then we wean them off the milk. And then, so these guys will be freshly weaned. They're like, yeah, they're the youngest of the group hens. And then every time, like once they start eating a little bit more grain, then we move them over to the next pen, and then this side gets a little bit different grain ration. These guys get something a little bit different than these guys. And then we add a little bit different things to try and get them on like the other feed that we feed the cows in the heifer barn. I really enjoy working with all the animals and and yeah, basically just working with all the animals every day. And the people that I work with are great too. So I basically take after the whole herd, just making sure that everyone's healthy, breeding, taking care of chores in the barn, like making sure the stalls are nice where they lay down, and making sure they're nice and clean. So these guys over here are waiting in line to get milk. They're waiting for the robot to empty. This one in the robot is milking and eating her little treat. They get a little bit of grain, which entices them to come eat. It's something that we don't put in the feed, so it's a little bit different, so it's like a treat for them.
Well, that's country. I was raised a country child. That's country, baby, that's my style.
Oh, every day is different. If it rains, it's a bit of a slower morning and we kind of get to like take a breath, but like if it's a little bit windy and it's sunshine and the crops are ready to go, then it's a little bit more crazier. Then I don't know, you start with grabbing your coffee and heading out the door. As you can see, we got a long commute from the house to the shop where we have all the equipment. So then you just, I don't know, every day is different, and that's what I love about it. It's you never get bored of it. You never get sick of doing the same thing. So, they say time flies when you're having fun, and that's actually like what happens. Like, so I am usually the grain cart driver, so I will pick up the combines when they are full of grain, and then I will bring it to the trucks. That way the combines don't have to stop. And if we have good yields, I don't think the tractor ever stops moving. I think we are just always picking up and emptying, and I don't know, listen to the radio 107 and you just like, honestly, time just flies. You just look forward to like, oh, 20 minutes, then I can eat my lunch, then it's 10:30. I have a really bad habit of eating my whole lunch before
lunch?
12, yeah. On a good day, when the sun comes up and the grass is dry until sun goes down and like the dew comes, then the crops get a little tougher to harvest, so then you usually call it a night. But if it's windy, sometimes we go till midnight, 1, 2. If it's a very calm night, sometimes we only go till about 7. So again, never the same, always different. 99% of the time, it's good. Like, I honestly can't complain. But you know, sometimes like my older brother is kind of my boss. And sometimes that just, but like, we all go home to the same house. We all still eat supper together at the kitchen table. So like, it's good. I can't complain. I love working with my family.
And I can take you for a ride on my big green tractor. We can go slow or make it go faster, down through the woods and out to the pasture. Long as I'm with you, it really.
How to tell a cow is happy, and other things we learned at Meals on the Farm.
Guernseys I've loved since I was about 10 years old. Well, we have a lot of family heritage with them.
Right.
And their milk is a little bit more of a golden color. So they are actually called the golden cow. A little more yellow. It's not just a white wet milk. She had ulcers, so she's just recovering, getting back on feed. So, but otherwise she's looking very nice. just checking cows, making doing health checks on them. We milk twice a day, so I do that also, and feeding and cleaning barn and just making sure cows are happy and healthy. Well, if she's nicely chewing her cud, if we could find one that's casually chewing, a good sign that she's comfortable and relaxed. There's lots of cows lying down, which shows that there's a good, nice, calm environment in the barn. So they're nicely lying there. They don't look stressed out, they look relaxed. I just grew up with being in the barn and in cattle, and I don't know anything else from it. So I'm able to work a little bit more on my own. I'm a dairy manager, so I can do a bit more here, and my dad's kind of given us that opportunity, and I'm very thankful for that. It's a little scary in some ways, being younger and having that responsibility, but I like the challenge. And he hasn't said anything bad yet, so I guess that's a good sign. Very happy with this calf. She's done very well. I say she's the prettiest one around. I find a very pretty color, and it is a little bit biased. She is my first purebred that I have, and she's just been a fun calf to be around. She's fairly tame.
My wish for you